Hello, hello. Hello, hi, hello, hi. Is this microphone working? As I keep saying, just left work, this is my commuting helmet, so I'm not too bothered about the microphone going pear-shaped, because it's just a commuting thing. Cantonese restaurant. Oh, me so horny, me love you a long time. I got a takeaway from there once, it's horrible. Look at them old cottages, quite lovely. Yeah, I thought I'd check the scenic route home again. Sunshine disappeared. The temporary heat wave over. I wasn't going to do any midweek vlogs. I don't often do vlogs. You know, vlog, talking bollocks. I don't often do talking midweek bollocks. But yeah, I've been reading that book off that, I got off that girl, Zoe Cano, about her once in a lifetime trip across America on a Triumph Bonneville. I think it was a modern Bonneville, but still, you know, it's a nice bike, isn't it? And yeah, she planned it all, emails and things, booking each destination, worked out how many miles she thinks she could do in a day, 2, 3, sometimes 400, and setting herself little goals in order to make it to the next hotel or guest house. And they sound lovely, little picket fence guest houses in America. You know, not motels necessarily, although she did stay in a couple of motels here and there, but for being a lady she picked all these little leafy suburbs rather than on the main drag, and she didn't even hardly go on the famous Route 66. Pooh, bloody know. And I got to thinking, all these people that do go on these thousands and thousands of miles tours, and us that sort of just like a quick blast on a Sunday, like me, 50 miles and that's my lot. Otherwise I'm walking like John Wayne. I just don't enjoy long distance commutes, you know, rideouts, even on my comfortable bikes, and not them big bikes, or even my old Silverwing. That was a sort of touring bike, very comfy seat. And there's a couple of people, a couple of couples actually, that are planning epic holidays. I won't say who or where, one in Europe, one north of the border. And I thought, what do you think? Have you been on 1,000-mile or even 2,000 or 3,000 mile tours of countries in Europe? I got stuck behind a bloody vehicle last time, didn't I? Just recycling. Yeah, it's recycling day at home as well. Yeah, and if you haven't been on long distance tours, would it appeal to you? To me, it just wouldn't appeal to me. And I thought, wouldn't you rather just book a normal holiday and rent a car when you get there, when you fly there, you rent a car waiting at airport, and just enjoy themselves, taking it easy and relaxing, instead of sweating their asses off, end up in your leathery ass and sweat on the bloody, sweat in the helmet, sweat in the bums, sweat under their armpits, so they're soaking wet. Oh, shame. Well, we'll all be in one of them one day, won't we? It's always sad to see we've left this earth. Aye, we're all doomed, if we're honest about it. Aye, we're all doomed. Yeah, so like I said, it just wouldn't appeal to me. I'm also a bit of a clean freak in my bathroom. I've got loads of wet wipes, and just sweating like a pig doesn't appeal to me. And that Lake District trip last July wasn't exactly enjoyable. I mean, you can marvel at the lovely scenery, can you? Oh, a hill, how nice. Oh, a hill with a lake, or a hill with a loch. Oh, a nice forest, isn't that lovely? But when you're seeing 100 of them a day, is it not a bit samey? I mean, for something interesting, instead of just scenery, I know scenery is enough for some people, but to me, I love history. And when I was 50, I actually inquired at a travel agent. I said, do you do castles and ancient inns or stately homes tour? What? What? I said, I'd like to visit like a Welsh castle tour on a coach or even a big minibus. Visit a different castle, because Wales has got the best castles, hasn't it? It's spectacular. Visit a different castle every day, stay in an ancient pub, bed and breakfast, or just a nice old house type of thing. And I'll either do alternate, castle one day, stately home the next. And she looked at me as though I'd gone mad. No, nothing like that, love. You do it. So that's why I went to London instead. I mean, I like the history in London. I visited the Tower of London, went on a historical history tour, piss up basically, a pub crawl around all the old pubs, or a lot of them. The oldest was 1547, the old Mitre in Hatton Garden, and close by is the 1667, the old Cheshire Cheese. So yeah, I like history, not just scenery. So I just thought, would you go on these 1,000-mile, 2,000-mile tours on a bike? I think I'd end up with a leathery arse full of bloody yellow spots. Not to mention soaking wet underwear after just first 50 miles. Ooh, smelling like an old goat. And in fact, that girl, the girl in the book says that I arrived at my destination with flies all over my face, soaking wet, stinking like, stinking. I don't know what the lady who ran the guest house thought, but I think she understood I was a mental English woman. Because she said the heat out there is unbearable. She's in all the desert towns, in America. 100 degrees, and she even had to pull over at one time and find shelter. Because it was just unbearable, even on a bike with a breeze. I thought, bloody hell. But she did interesting things at night. I mean, is that what these people are planning? Or are they just going to flake out every night? She went to a cowboy show, rustling and the bronco riding, and then Indian Reservation Village, so she did interesting things. Went out for dinner with a few friends, because she used to live in America. She arranged to meet up with people at each destination. Not everyone, but every now and again. She said, I'm meeting friends tonight, and they're taking me out round town for a nice meal. A nice big juicy steak. So she sounded like she enjoyed it. I'm not sure how many miles she covered over the 3 weeks. But she did the east coast, right over to the west coast. Ended up in Los Angeles, I think, but not on Route 66. Alternate little back roll. You doing all of it? Watch it in reverse then. So I think that's it. Little subject. 50-mile blast on a Sunday. Or a 2,000-mile tour. What would you do? What's your routine for touring? You take lots of wet wipes, sit on a rubber ring, put 3 pairs of boxer shorts to cushion your ass, because I ache. I mean, maybe it's for being 21 stone, but I ache like hell after more than 80 miles or so in Saddle when I went to Matlock Bath. Although I tend not to have breaks, it's a bit silly. Well, it's a lot silly actually, because I have lots of breaks and find a few cafes or pubs, have a meal, stretch your legs. You don't ache as much, do you? But I went straight down to Matlock Bath, had to stretch my legs. And then went to the Outlaws Rock and Blues bike rally. So maybe that's the secret of enjoying a long tour, plenty of breaks. I'm too close to this here, but I don't know, what if you were laying a car through and you decided to reverse now 6 feet? A bit silly. I'd have to blast me loud horn, wouldn't I? What's the delay? Is this the back at bloody traffic light queue? Shit. Remind me not to come on that route ever again. I think they're still digging the bloody roads up at this junction.